Got stopped by a train on Raymond Street heading over to at least I think it's a train coming. I don't hear a horn yet. It's a nice sunny day, Friday before Memorial Day, 60 degrees. There, it's going backwards. That's why I didn't hear a horn. Conductor's over there in that pickup. Sometimes they have a whistle or something. But here just making sure that no one got hit by this container train. This goes down to Louisville. It used to be the L&N. And it used to go by my grandpa's house. On down the ways a little bit. This is Garfield Park over here. My grandpa used to live on this line. Used to be there's a switch over there, but they got welded. Well, he's probably doing some sort of switching, going backwards most likely. That's good, you know. This is a video from my YouTube channel. I'm in no hurry. Loaded down, see the springs on the trucks right there. When they're weighted, you can tell it's loaded. Containers are loaded. Be seeing an engine in a little while here. My windshield's kind of dirty on the inside, that's why I'm doing it on right here, it's dirty. Oh, he's stopping, uh-oh. Some sort of, what kind of containers are those? Now he picked up, he pushed it, you can see the couplers. They might be doing, this is the belt where they have a wide to the left a little bit. These are articulated cars. That one was, you know, with the one wheel, they're articulated one car units. That's a 2-car unit. It counts as one unit, but they count the trucks separately. That thing's empty. The springs are up. On the trucks. Somebody might be backing up to go around the city at the Y. I don't know, because make sure I'm recording. Yep, recording. Going up to 63 degrees. This has been raining every day all week. This is for us a new car. It don't have graffiti on it. See? Cool. There's one that's got graffiti all over it. That is a good thing. Going over to my dad's to help him work on it. He's picking up speed now. Probably had to stop for that crossing down, next crossing down the street. I'm getting dizzy watching these cars. I'm gonna go help my dad test out the Seca TMCC train car. Make sure it's working right before he ships it back to the customer. And I gotta do some laundry too, so it is what it is. I could do the laundry at home, but I'd rather I gotta help my mom and dad, because my mom did something to her leg and she needs to stay off it going downstairs for a few days. Just to help, I'm going to do their laundry just to help them out. Because that's what us kids are supposed to do, help our parents out, you know. These cars are weighted. See the springs? I ain't gonna point to the springs. Where's the springs at? I just showed you. Your turn to see them. Tell by the springs how weighted, if the cars are loaded or not. And each car weighs so many tons too. Oh, there's some wood for us. My trees are gonna be in that wood pile next week. I got clearance sale on trees. Everything must go next Tuesday. I'll do a video on what I mean. This is a long car. It's a tank car, people. That's what it says underneath that one sign on the left. Or underneath TUTLX. Whatever they're carrying in that car, I don't know. This hazmat thing on the end. That says paint on it right there, exterior paint. On that one car. That's paint. These are paint cars for paint. Whatever they use to see the paint right there, it says paint. On right there on the end, right here. Trying to point. I hope he stopped again. Must be a crossing. He might be at that switch since the ends. I ain't seen the engine on down that way. Unless they're switching maybe somewhere down the tracks. There's down this way there's a cement block place where they make cement blocks. That was across from my grandpa's house. They might be dropping off some car. I don't know if they are or not. The conductor was in his pickup over there, so he went down the tracks in his pickup. I don't know, who knows, maybe they're doing switching operations. That's okay, I got time, I ain't got nowhere to go, I'm retired. No hurry at all. I ain't. Everybody else might be. I'm drinking coffee and eating a brownie. Drinking coffee and eating a brownie. But these cars are paint cars. These covered hopper cars, I think that's what they're called. Line car. It's a lining car with rubber shoes. When entering, and sharp objects may not contact lining, it'll puncture it. But these are paint cars. You see the paint where it says paint, Williams Paint Company. Now he's going the other way because they must be switching directions. I ain't seen the engine yet. It happens. We'll see the cars over again. Babel Subway, K Line, K, whatever that end of that says. It is what it is. I'm getting hot. Sitting in the sun, warming up. It's better than getting cold and rainy. Weather's been cold and rainy this week, going down to 40 degrees at night. Last night we had to turn the furnace on. It was so cold. Cool. When it gets cold, you know, everything hurts. Taking up the slack in the couplers. They must be going on that wide, a different direction maybe. If he stops here in a minute, we'll know he's switching. And he might already have done it. I don't know what was on the end of this. I think it was the container cars. Yeah, those container cars. We'll see if those are still on this. It's alright, I ain't got nowhere to go. I just heading over to Mom and Dad, and here's a train. For my YouTube channel. Now he's going a little bit faster. It ain't gonna take too long. I'm in no hurry. I gotta go slow over this crossing because they raised it up. And you can't fly over this crossing right here, and trucks beside me. There's that wood again for my train layout in my house. Wood's expensive, you know. Big, whatever. I'm going kind of fast, maybe 30 miles an hour, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, now I hear a horn, but it ain't double track, that's for sure. Wish I could have got to see the engine, but this is a cool. Now let's do it in the sun over here, my arm. That's some sort of, I don't know what kind of car that is. Coil car? I think that's a coil car. Gondola. Another paint car, I think. Probably. It'd be interesting to find out what they have, how they do those paints in these cars. That's what those hoppers was. Paint cars. Going to how they make paint or something. Anyone knows, put a comment in the here what they have in these cars as far as paint. What they make paint with. Maybe some sort of liquid, lead, I don't know, ain't leaded now. However they make paint, maybe, wouldn't be beads. Whatever contents of paint are. Water, latex, maybe latex, huh? That's what these cars are, paint cars. I think that's a paint car. Here's some sort. Here's these, whatever's in these things. Articulated cars with one wheel. Julie makes a unit. Here's the containers. They're still on the train. So he's going around the belt, around the city of Indianapolis. My dad says there's an emergency belt that goes around the city, which way he's going, I don't know. Would be neat to see the train and the engines, but that's cool. So I'm going to go here in a little bit when it gets to the end of this. It should be coming up here in a little bit. Y'all have a good weekend. Happy Memorial Day. I'll be going live Sunday for a special live stream at noon. Ooh, fireworks. He's taking up the slack. Going faster. I'll be going 40 miles an hour at least now. know how you can tell how fast he's going. Sometimes you can look at an object and count to 1001, 1002, 1003. There's the end of it. Well, have a good one. See ya.